Thousands of YouTube channels are losing monetization right now, and it's not because of reused content or copyright. It's because of this new hidden rule YouTube didn't tell you about. And if you do not make changes to your channel right now, especially if it's AI, YouTube might wipe your whole channel and delete all your AdSense revenue. In the past years, I have helped over hundreds of creators start and scale YouTube automation channels, and none of my channels got hit by this new policy rule. So in this video, I'm going to show you what to do and how you can hopefully prevent it. Before we dive in, guys, if you join the link in the description, you can join my free YouTube automation community, in which I will have a proven roadmap and system that walks you through how to pick niches that will not get demonetized because of inauthentic content. So join the FTS community for free by clicking the link in the description. So before I dive in how you can prevent it, let's see what changed with this new rule. So if you do YouTube or YouTube automation yourself and follow Twitter, you might have seen that a lot of people that post about YouTube automation are posting about this inauthentic content claim and that their channels got demonetized, deleted. And the worst part is that if you do get this claim and you made $5, $10, or $20,000 in AdSense revenue the last few weeks, you will probably not get paid out this amount next month. So here are some like big figures in the YouTube automation space that are posting about how 2026 is going to be a hard year. A lot of things are going to be changing and how a lot of people got demonetized. So let's look at this new rule that is live on the YouTube support page. So this new policy update I'm talking about is called inauthentic content. And this basically replaced reused content that was like a big thing in the last 2 years. But now with the rise of AI and people using AI tools to mass produce channels, especially think about like these senior health channels or like these infidelity story channels where it's completely made up stories and the only content that they make is like slideshow images or like still images with some text overlays on it. And especially these channels are getting demonetized. Now, what actually is inauthentic content? So inauthentic content, because the reason we're going over this is for a lot of people, it's unclear what they can do and what they cannot do, and if they should be afraid that their channel will get hit by this. So inauthentic content in YouTube's eyes refers to content that refers to mass-produced or repetitive content. This includes content that looks like it's made with a template with little to no variation across videos, or content that's easily replicable at scale. This policy applies to your channel as a whole. In other words, if you have videos that violate our guidelines, monetization may be removed from your entire channel. And it's not just your entire channel. If you run 3, 4, 5 channels and they're all linked to each other in Google or in YouTube, you can lose all of your channels in one night, in the span of one night, if one of your channels gets hit with this. Now let's see what is allowed and what is not allowed. So what violates this and what is allowed to monetize still. So a few things that YouTube does allow in monetization is having the same intro and outro for your videos, but the bulk of your content is different. Having similar content where each video talks specifically about qualities of the subject you're featuring, and short clips of similar objects edited together where you explain how they are connected. Now, some things that do violate this rule, and this is of course the most important part. So examples of what is not allowed to monetize. Content that exclusively features readings of others' materials you did not originally create, like text from websites or news feeds. So if you just copy paste from news feeds or from other websites and make that your script, it's not allowed. Songs modified to change the pitch or speed but are otherwise identical to the original song. A lot of people were making these music channels where they just change the pitch of the song and then it would be monetized in the past. That's over now too. Now, similar repetitive content with low educational value, commentary, narratives, or minimal variation across videos. So this is, I would say, the typical AI slop stuff where you just mass produce videos that are almost identical, but it's not real stories. It's not real things that happened. And it's just like the AI image with the text overlay that makes it like look different. Now we have mass-produced content using similar templates across multiple videos. So also, this is also the AI slop style, like storytelling videos where you have like a 1-hour video that has the exact same template. So it's like a still image in the back, it's the text overlay, and then a few like CapCut effects on it or something. And then we also have image slideshows or scrolling text with minimal or no narrative, commentary, or educational value. So especially these last three, these really point out the typical AI slop channels that everyone online has been doing very well with the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and a lot of people on Twitter are like bragging with their simple AI storytelling stuff that makes them $10, $20, $30,000 a month. That is all getting removed right now. There is, however, some things that you can try to do to prevent yourself from getting demonetized. Before we do that, let's read one of the tweets that the bigger figures in the YouTube automation space posted about this new rule. So Warner Cashco said, YouTube is going through its most aggressive demonetization wave yet. A lot of channels are being hit under the inauthentic content policy, and AI channels are being affected the hardest. Here's what you need to know to survive. This is important. YouTube is now using Gemini to detect mass-produced content that doesn't add educational value. Many fantasy Reddit stories, AI girlfriend scenario videos, and fake revenge or drama stories are being demonetized. These are the classic AI slop channels. But the difference between getting demonetized and printing money comes down to one thing: educational value. If your content teaches something real, you're safe in most of the cases. If it's pure fiction that's easily mass-produced, replicable, you're cooked in most of the cases. For example, sleep videos that have real history in there are safe. Space documentaries that explain actual science, astronomy are fine. Educational videos that explain how things work, etc. are also fine, but made-up fake stories with no factual or educational foundation are increasingly being removed and demonetized. So stop uploading fictional, mass-produced videos and pivot to educational content ASAP. So he also says that as long as your information is educational and real, you have a higher chance of staying on the platform regardless of your editing style. So make sure to make videos that is not just fake AI storytelling where you ask ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude to make some random made-up story, because that will get demonetized. Now, I also laid out some things in here that you can implement now on your channel to prevent getting demonetized if you have a channel up already. And this is not new information in a way. This I would recommend before too, because when a lot of people got claims of reused content, these are some things that can help you prevent that. And the last one mainly is the biggest one. So in multiple YouTube help articles, YouTube mentions that whenever they check for monetization on a channel, there's a few things that they go over. Mainly being the most viewed videos, the newest videos, specifically the most 5 new videos, the biggest proportion of watch time you acquired, your video metadata, and then your channel's about section. Now, one last thing that I would advise anyone to do if you are currently running a channel already, on the about section or like the homepage of your channel, you can upload a channel trailer or a channel trailer for like returning viewers or for people who didn't subscribe yet. What you should do if you have currently a channel, YouTube automation channel, and especially an AI slop channel, make a real human channel trailer where you say who you are, why you have this channel, and how your editing process looks like, and how your channel is also providing income for the people that work on your channel, showing that you have multiple people working for your channel who are on a payroll of you and that you put a lot of effort in your channel. This is a big sign to YouTube that you put energy, effort, and real money in your channel, and a lot of people are working on it, which will tell them that you are like a real human making these videos. Now, what you can also do if you're like applying to get monetized and you do have an AI slop channel, you can make your last 5 videos before applying real good edited videos, so that if YouTube checks your channel, the latest 5 to 10 videos are actually good edited and not just AI slop, which will increase your chances of getting into the YouTube Partner Program. Also, if you are already monetized, keep this in mind. Don't make every video, like AI slop video, in a row. Don't upload them in a row, but like every now and then filter with some real good quality edited videos, or even completely transition to real good quality edited videos with real information. This will reduce your chances of being demonetized. Now, also for the video metadata and channel about section, what you can start doing is write different video metadata, so titles, thumbnails, and descriptions for every video that you upload, and not just have one AI template written description in your videos, for example. So these are some things that you can implement now to prevent getting demonetized in this inauthentic content wave, mainly making the channel trailer video with a real human, so either yourself or someone you hire on Upwork or Fiverr. Now let's read one more tweet from Harris, who is a pretty famous writer for YouTube channels that he said about the inauthentic content stuff. So 2026 is probably going to be very, if not the most turbulent year in Faceless YouTube history. The current inauthentic termination wave is pretty much exactly the reused content termination wave we saw a while ago, just version 2. With Gemini's sheer power, the net YouTube system is casting is way wider. The decision is made way faster, and from YouTube's perspective, it's just more efficient way of business. And yes, YouTube is for-profit business after all. It is not the creator's best friend platform, but most people seem to think it is. It is still by far the best damn social media platform in the modern day era, don't get me wrong. I love YouTube with a passion, but at the end of the day, it is a business and is being operated as a business. The current sentiment of the market against AI, and in my opinion, to keep YouTube's vast majority group, the audience users, happy, they will be going after anything remotely inauthentic. Is it a PR stunt? Is it a strategic play? Is it because YouTube is genuinely about to let Gemini handle the entire platform? I wouldn't be surprised. So here's a checklist with things that you should avoid, and if you're doing them right now, that you should probably want to change up. So number 1 is producing mass-produced or repetitive content made with a template with little to no variation across videos. YouTube sees this as AI slop mass-produced content and will demonetize you. Number 2, content that is getting hit is mainly mass-generated content, spammed content and fiction presented as real. So AI storytelling, scandals, infidelity, senior tips and all that kind of stuff. Be very careful if you're running channels like that at the moment. Number 3 is content that's easily replicable at scale. So all these AI automation tools that make mass-produced videos that are not educational, that is not real, and are just like slideshow images or still images as the background. Number 4, content that exclusively features readings of other materials you did not originally create, like text from websites or news feeds. So if you just copy paste some news feeds and maybe switch it with ChatGPT, you are likely to get demonetized too. Number 5, image slideshows or scrolling text with minimal or no narrative, commentary or educational value. This came straight from the YouTube help article. So if you were making image slideshows with fake narratives or no educational value, you are at a very high risk. And then number 6, similar repetitive content with low educational value, commentary, narratives or minimal variation across videos. So if every single thumbnail is the same with a little bit change of text, if every title is the same, if every video edit is the same, still image with some text overlay, you are probably at a very high risk and you should take some action steps now to save your channel. So here are some last tips and tricks that you can implement for a future and safe YouTube automation channel. So number 1, make better content. Don't focus on mass production, but upgrade quality level when it comes to scripts and edits. Make content about real life topics and educate. Don't make slop that is just made up and fooling people. So stop making fake stories and just AI mass produced like 4 videos a day about stories that never happened and that is basically lying to people. Number 2 is reverse your thinking process and don't think how can I present slop as something branded or educational, but make it how do I run something more branded or educational in a more automated way. So use the automations and the AI to work for you, but not make up the fake stuff, but help it be more efficient. Number 3, don't make fancy automated slop, but automate something people really want to see. And of course, fix your infrastructure so each channel is independent. If you run more channels, it is very important to do too. A lot of people have all their channels linked on one AdSense, on one email, and if one channel gets hit, all of your channels will go down and you can lose 3, 4, 5 channels. This happened to me in the past too. Most people that do YouTube, this will happen to at least once or twice, but you can prevent this if you play it smart. Now the last thing, make AI work for you in terms of efficiency and ideation, but do not let it fully automate your YouTube channel and like your whole workflow. It's still like a human business. Humans are watching your videos. So understand that when you're doing YouTube, it makes sense that YouTube is doubling down and demonetizing these channels, because if you're blatantly lying and making up fake stories, sure, you can make money from it, but YouTube is a human platform and humans want to watch human-made videos. So just think about that when you continue with YouTube automation. Now, having said that, I just finished uploading the new and improved 2026 YouTube automation course. I finished the M1 Premium Mindset program and modules, and also the M2 Premium Fundamentals program. The deep niche research and video production and monetization and scaling is going to be uploaded next weeks. You can join this community for free by clicking the link in the description. And on the free plan, you can take the free 5-day YouTube automation challenge, which is a free 5-hour course on how to start YouTube automation. Now, just remember, YouTube automation, it's not dead, it's just maturing. So learn from this video, implement the changes, and understand how to use AI and stop making AI slop. So now you know how to navigate the inauthentic content new policy from YouTube, but that is not the only reason beginners fail with YouTube automation. There's actually another reason why 95% of beginners fail with YouTube automation, and you can find out about that in this video and learn how to prevent yourself from failing.